Welcome back to our channel. I am so glad to have you here today. Today's conversation is the one that every single Christian needs to hear about it. We'll be talking about how to truly know yourself, build a clear vision for your life, and step into a relationship that goes way beyond just being together. We are diving deep into what it really means to work in alignment with God, not just as an individual, but as someone who is preparing for a partnership that reflects His purpose and love. Right where it all begins with you. Psalms 139 verse 14 says, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. That's not just a pretty verse, that's the truth. You are handcrafted by God with intentionality, with value and purpose. Before you enter any relationship, you've got to get rooted in your identity in Christ first. Not in likes, not in trends, not even in your relationship status. Because when you know who you are, you don't just settle, you stand strong like a tree planted by the streams of water. And that leads us to something many people overlook, which is vision. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 2 says, write the vision, make it plain. What has God planted in your heart? Not just for your job, your dreams, but for your relationships and marriage, your legacy. When you have vision, you are not just dating to see how it goes. You are moving intentionally to clarity and direction. Your vision becomes the filter that helps you recognize who aligns with your purpose and who doesn't. Too many people stay in relationships that drains them simply because they don't know where they're going. But here is what I want you to hear today. You don't need someone who is just there. You need someone who builds with you. 1 Corinthians 12 reminds us that we are all different parts of one body. Your strength, your grace, your passion, it all matters. And in a healthy relationship, you don't compete or clash with your partner. You complement each other. One might be a visionary, while the other will be the master planner. When the others bring the fire, the other brings calm. That is partnership, not weakness. Ecclesiastes 4 verse 9 to 10, it says, two are better than one. If one fails, the other one helps them up. That's the kind of love or the kind of connection we are praying for. We are not just holding hands, but you hold each other's up. Ask yourself today, are you prepared or am I prepared to support someone's vision just as fiercely as it does to my own? Because in a godly relationship, it's all about mutual understanding, mutual growth, and mutual purpose. Let's not forget the two essentials that holds a relationship together, which is prayer and communication. James 1 verse 19 says, be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to be angry. This verse will save your relationship countless times that you will not know. You've got to talk and listen with grace. You've got to pray together, not just for things, but for each other. Because it doesn't just change situations, it changes hearts. And when you invite God into your conversation, even conflict becomes an opportunity to grow closer. Here is what I want you today to take away from this conversation. future of your relationship. If today's message spoke to your heart, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs it. And I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What is the one vision that God placed in your heart for your future relationship? Remember, you're not alone. You don't have to settle. You're made for more, made for purpose, made for love.